This is a this is a tutorial on Google Forms. From the name, you can get an idea that basically it's going to be a form. So these forms are like basically question answers that can be used as surveys or to monitor progress or to just see a process happen and take place, and then you can obtain responses and get answers. So basically, to create Google Forms, what you need to have is a Gmail account, and then, or basically a Google Drive account. So basically, you go on your Google Drive, as you can see, I'm in my Drive, and then you arrive here, and then what you do is you go to Create, and then you go to Form. So this will take you to a new tab, and there will be a pop-up window pop up. So basically, it says choose title and theme. So we can put a title as Literature Festival, and then we can choose one of these themes. The most suitable theme is this with the book. So as you can see, the title is here, and then you can add a small description here about this form of the festival. So basically, this is the question window where you ask questions and put up choices. So let's see, the first question we can say is name, and the most suitable thing would be a paragraph text to answer the name. And then if you want this question to be answered in order for the survey to be completed, like you definitely want this question to be answered, then you can click on this checkbox, which is required question. So when you press on done, you can see that there's an asterisk to this question, which means that this question has to be answered for the survey to be done. Let's go add another question. So we can do an add item, and then we can say multiple choice, and we can say what do you like to read, and then we can put some options such as horror, mystery, romance, comedy, or another. Then we can click on done once we're done. So as you see, all these questions came up. Then we can add another question by pressing here, by saying scale, how often do you read books? We can add a scale of 1 to 8, and we can say 1, do not read books. 8 can mean books is my life, and then you can click on done, and there we go. There's a square question. We can add another question saying about the grid. So basically a grid question. So let's say reading habits, and you can go question type grid. So the row 1 label, let's just keep here, for example, you can add another row down there and another column there. You can just press done. So as you can see, it makes up a grid which you can answer. So as you can see, I've made 4 questions. Let's just add one more question. We can have it as a choose from a list. Who is your favorite author? So option 1, you can give some author names. J.K. Rowling, Shakespeare, J.K. Rowling, so on and so forth. Click on done, and then they can click on done. So once you're done your form, to view the form, what we can do is the view live form. So basically this gives you an idea of how your form will look like when you share it to people. So basically, as you can see, you can put your name here, anything. You can select one of these, anything, column, grid answers, and then this is a list of what was your favorite author. So once you think you're done with your form, what you can do is click on send form. Click on send form. So basically this is the URL which will take you to that form. So just copy it because you're gonna need it in a moment. So basically, as you can see, this URL is extremely long. And in my other tutorial, I've talked about a software called Bitly, which shortens URLs. So you could use Bitly to shorten this URL and share this shortened URL with people to access the form. Anyway, so you can share and share this form on via Google Plus, Facebook, Twitter. You can also email people who you want this form to be answered, who you want to answer this form. So after that, after copying this link, as I said, you click on done. So basically this is it, your form's created. So you can close this, and as you see, this is your Google Drive page. So you see there's a literature festival. So basically this is your form, and this is your response sheet, which Google Drive automatically creates for you. So as you open the new tab, you can paste the copied link of for that form, paste it there, and there you go. So basically this is the form which you made. So let's say you can write John, and then answer this question is romance, and then you say you love to read 6, give answer column 1, column 2, and you say my favorite author is Shakespeare. Then you press on submit, and there you go, your response has been recorded. So now when you go back to your now you can go back to your Google Drive, you can go to your Literature Festival responses, and then as you can see, this automatically creates an Excel spreadsheet with all your responses. So you can see John, who answered your questionnaire and what were the answers. You can see John, romance, how often we read, column 1, column 2, and Shakespeare. So as you can see, this is a very good software to make forms and get responses, and share people and get answers to your questions. So many teachers, students, colleagues, they use this forms and surveys in order to understand what people want and what they're doing right or not. Another thing, so basically when you're done, you can edit your form by going on this first link, by clicking on the first link, which opens a new tab, which opens the form which you made, and you can edit it. And basically when you see this, you can add, there are so many types of questions here which you can add, and the list goes on. So this is a very good software all in all, which makes an automatic response sheet with an automatic spreadsheet for you. So this is it. This is Google Drive. Thank you.